Okay, cool, awesome, great. I can remember to do this correctly sometimes. But that being said, we are back with more Ratchet and Clank. First episode on YouTube, I pulled the audio from stream and overlaid the video that I had gotten because I forgot to record voice. So yeah. I was going to talk, I've mentioned this a couple times on stream, but I will mention it again for the folks who watch the YouTube video. I'm probably only going to be playing like an hour. I gotta go run all the way back through to this. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, cool. Before we get started here, do I want? Nah, I'll just when I get time. There were things that I wanted to say, and I may remember. I may also stream again later this week.
You'll need this refractor gadget to restore power to the city's defense grid. Those laser beams are red hot, so make sure you turn the refractor field on before you touch them.
Nope, that's not the right thing. Okay, perfect.
The refractor will let you redirect laser beams. Just equip it and stand in the path of the laser. Hold L1 and use the left analog stick to aim the beam.
Oh, that's L1. This one. That's what I wanted. And the game is just being a butt. Which I guess I could talk about why I think it... okay, what's up? I'm gonna keep a hot second of an eye on it. Like, we were real bad when we started. We good now? Are we happy? We happy? Because I was doing a stupid thing. I'm gonna be quite honest. I was doing a stupid.
The refractor will let you redirect laser beams. Just equip it and stand in the path of the laser. Hold L1 and use the left analog stick to aim the beam.
So, thing that I was doing,
press square to attach the wrench to the bolt crank.
which I'm gonna give the simplified version and then the complex version. And the simplified version does not mean that it'll be easily understandable. Let me make that clear. It is the fewest number of words, and then I'll explain for those who do not understand computer programming necessarily. But essentially, I was working on a bit of code to find a string with a hash code of 0 in C#. So I did that, wrote that little program, and had it exhaustively running in the background. And that is mainly because the C# string.get hashcode function is extremely obtuse, and I don't quite know what it's doing at any given time. So I decided I was gonna just brute force find a string with a hash code of 0 because I need to make sure that something gets placed at a 0 index in a hash table, which the index is based on what the hash code is. Okay, so now that's the simple answer. That's the less wordy answer. For the people who don't know anything I just said, so string, if you're unfamiliar with computer programming, I can see that being a word not necessarily in your vocabulary. In essence, a string is just it's considered a string of characters. It's text. Specifically, more than a single character long usually, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but multiple characters is what it represents. Which cool, great. That's great. What's a hash code? A hash code is a way of taking basically any object in programming, and there's usually a function to boil it down to an identifiable number. This number doesn't necessarily have to be unique, but it's just a way of encoding objects into numbers, and it's not usually like a two-way process. So, for instance, like string of text, you can have an infinite number of strings of text, and even like, yes, in a computer you can have you know, only so many actual strings of text. There's, you know, more strings of text that you can create than numbers that the computer can store in a single value.
Ratchet,
But
there should be
it's
a
just a
spider
number
symbol
that you
somewhere
can
in that
use
room.
to
Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol and then zap it with the laser.
identify. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Come on, come on, come on. Ta-da! Thank you. So it can be, you know, a lot of different things. A simple way of doing like a string of text would be to convert every character in the string to a number, which is something you can do. You know, internally every character in a string of text is in fact a number. What kind of number all depends on the type of text you're using. Most computers it's usually 8 or 16 bits. I don't actually know what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, I think. Hope that's what I was supposed to do. But you can then take every character and then do what's called an XOR operation, which is the simplest terminology that usually is used is add without carry. Oh, that's the most universal. But it essentially looks at every bit in the binary number, and if they're different, it's a 1. If they're the same, it's 0. That being said, that's one way. The way C# does it is big pain in the butt, and not necessarily something that is easily understood how it gets from point A to point B. Can I? Nope. We're stuck like this. Okay. Okay. So it's interesting how this refractor can make beams that stay in place. Okay. So essentially I was looking to figure out what string produces a hash code of the number 0. Real complex, real convoluted, and time consuming.
Hey, look, it's Al. Got the shields up yet?
Silence! I am concentrating.
What the? That's a Quark vid comic.
Excuse me. It is a historically accurate interactive graphic novel.
How can you use the city's defense network to play a video game?
Simple. I bypassed the security server with a 626 hex matrix adapter and reprogrammed the graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, it's... Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I
May we borrow this vid comic?
Treat it gently. It is a first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Shield power restored.
I'm assuming what he said is very similar to kind of what I was trying to explain there to you guys. Complete jargon. But yeah, the biggest thing about finding that is there's no like easy answer. Like the obvious answer of that I wish was correct is an empty string returns 0. It doesn't. It's offset. And so I had my computer literally just going through iteratively checking every possible string, which is very time consuming and apparently very processor intensive because I thought, oh, I'll just leave it up in the background. It's not like doing anything to be super heavy on my computer. It was enough to push this over. So had to stop doing that. And I think that's the initial little lag spikes might have been part of it. Return to ship. So that was the stupid thing that I did at the start of stream and recognized when I started trying to play the game. Before I even hit record, I'm like, oh, this is hot, heavy mess, and it's because my computer is spending too much time to find a string that I don't actually need, because I'm gonna get around it with a different method than needing that string. I was only now doing it just for curiosity's sake. I built a program to do it. I want to know. Oh, that's not what I wanted that to do. I hit the wrong button there. That's the square. That's neat. That our missions are now all in one grouping. Oh. Yay! First tick box of things to talk about because it was a stupid thing that happened 5 minutes before stream. I'd been working on the program since yesterday evening, but it's not a complex program. I was just tweaking it to make sure it caught every string, which is very slow and time consuming. It's not that way. Okay. Play the vid comic.
Watch and learn, Clank. This is how a real hero gets it done.
It's loading the video.
These are the real-life adventures of Captain Quark, superhero they've ever known.
Hey, this
Meticulously reconstructed by our crack research team with the aid of bathroom gossip, wild speculation, and a magic 8-ball.
In the early days of the 5th Solarian equinox, the Solana galaxy was terrorized by a notorious pirate known as Captain Blackstar. Ahoy! Anybody else got a craving for fish? Though still in the prime of his youth, Captain Quark was a living legend. It was beating them off with a stick. However, no previous adventure could prepared Quark for his encounter with the dread pirate Blackstar and his crew of... Oh, please don't tell me this was a typo. That's robotic pirate ghosts. Guess reading wasn't your subject, right? Now we begin an interactive portion of episode 1. Booty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. I specifically muted because the audio is a little borked. Which is a known issue with this port.
You just picked up an officially licensed Quark token. Collect all the tokens in the level to earn a secret prize.
I don't know if I need to go...
Bling bling, baby. The red ones are worth 10 Quark tokens.
Okay, I'm also now realizing there was something I should have done in the beginning, which was go this way. Okay, I had to be sure. I needed to know. Oh, ouch. Yep. And... okay. Da-da-da. Ooh, laser gun.
Old-timers say a giant robotic space eel haunts this ship. What a bunch of hoopla! Press circle to fire my blaster. Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
Okay, so that's how I get. Okay, we almost have all of the tokens. Okay, so it's okay. I need to get over here. And up, and up, and up. Okay. Let's bam. Knowing that those only take a single hit is nice. I'm assuming they're expecting me to have killed all of these guys this way. Okay. I am almost dead. Everything is fine. Oh, hey, I got a bolt. Like a platinum bolt. Aha!
A nice juicy health upgrade. Remember, cadets, there's one in every level.
Cool. That worked. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Hi. Oh, there we go. They don't give me a lot of ammo here. Yay! We did it! Yay! I got all the things. Is this bolts that I'm getting for this? Neat. 6,000 bolts. Pretty good.
I mean, I've worked on some real junk, but this one takes the cake. Pirate, ghost, robots. I mean, what do they think? We're idiots?
Hey, Professor, snap to it.
Once again, the citizens of the Solana Galaxy owed their lives to the dauntless courage of the remarkable man behind the cube. With great reluctance, Quark accepted a meager fee for his services and promptly donated the entire sum to the Quark for Tots Scholarship Fund, a charity providing makeovers and buxom bimbos for needy people named Quark.
I've got a big heart. Mr. President? Yes, I got the fruit basket, thanks. It turns out I'm allergic to prunes. Yeah, who knew? What? Blackwater City is under attack. Yes, sir, I'm on my way.
The exciting, all-true, right, adventures of Captain Quark continue in Episode 2.
No audio issues.
Well, who's that handsome devil?
It appears Quark has regained his memory.
Hey, this dressing room isn't fit for a pig. What kind of shoddy production are you people running?
That's him, all right.
He may need a while to adjust. In the meantime, I've got a mission that's perfect for you two. We've just learned of a prototype holographic device that can disguise the user as a Tyrannoid, even allowing him to speak Tyrannese.
Is it just me, or do you smell bananas?
Anyway, the device happens to be the grand prize on this week's Annihilation Nation. Check it out.
Tonight on Annihilation Nation, we feature an all-new Death Course. Let's meet tonight's victim. Oops, I mean contestant, Fred. Fred is a Gadgetron accountant who claims he once had a Morpho Ray go off in his pants. What a champ. Let's take a look at what he's up against. Doesn't look too bad now, does it? Good luck, Fred! Next!
Another day, another death course.
Cool. I don't feel like doing any of that right now. It'd be nice if we had the jetpack upgrade. I understand why they took it from me, but I'd like it anyways. Annihilation Nation. One of the other things I was mentioning, hopefully I don't get cut off by a cutscene, but I don't know. If I do, I'm sorry. I will go for cutscene over my miscellaneous yammerings. Not that I don't assume that you like listening to me yammer, but I do like watching the cutscenes, and I think it's good form to let them play.
Are you ready to play? All right, let's meet our first contestant. He's an unemployed rocket mechanic who claims to have saved 2 galaxies, but most people know him as Secret Agent Clank's bumbling chauffeur. He hopes that disguising himself as a Tyrannoid will make him more attractive to the ladies.
Hey,
Give a warm welcome to Ratchet! Ratchet will attempt to be the first contestant ever to survive the Death Course. Contestant number 1, are you ready?
bring it on.
Yeah. Okay, so we do get Clank. I kind of half expected them to get rid of Clank for this.
Hey, be sure to catch me next week at the Florana Demolition Derby.
Okay, that worked.
Yeah, that's entertainment, folks.
Okay, so that's not opening up. Oh, gotta hit this. Oh, it picks random. I wonder if that's actually random. But, one of the things I had mentioned as something...
To strafe, hold down L2 or R2 while running.
was, so, well, you guys don't get to really see it, at the beginning, if you're here for stream, you get to see this. But if you're just on YouTube, you don't get to see. At the beginning of the stream, I have music that I play. For the most part, it's just game music. I've got a little bit of 99 Lives and a little bit of Approaching Nirvana, but for the most part, it's video game music. And I remembered I had the Moss soundtrack. Moss, being a game I very much adore. And I recently checked and noticed that Moss Book 2 is scheduled for release. Well, not scheduled for release. But they've got a trailer, which excites me greatly. Moss was the reason I bought VR. And it was wonderful through and through. I got to play it originally at a GDC. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I'm going to fall. There's nothing I can do about that. Ah, we've got to start over. Cool. Awesome, great. Makes sense. But I still hate it. Oh, I could just... I could use gun. Let's see. I'm curious. Does this go differently? It doesn't. I'm guessing that it's always the same.
Hey, be sure to catch me next week at the Florana Demolition Derby.
Okay. I'm not going to worry about this chump. Ouch.
This is gonna be exciting.
Ouch. Ouch. Haha. Leave me alone. Cool. But yeah, so I was thinking that before Moss Book 2 comes out, I should play it. I should play the original. I really, really very much enjoyed Moss. And it's not that long. So it'd be maybe a couple of streams. Possibly less because I might just blow through it. Because again, I adored that game. Adored it to death. If you've not had the chance to play Moss and you have access to VR, I would definitely say do it. It's a great and wonderful little game. Quill is amazing. Oh. That didn't feel like what I was going for. Ah. This is what we need to do. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. That was fun. Let's do it again. Okay. Cool. This feels very similar to the arena in Going Commando. And that's not a bad thing. I actually enjoyed doing the arenas when I actually got to them. Even if I did do them pretty late. Okay. Ooh, ooh, I see it. I see what I want. I see what I want. I have what I want. I also wish they hadn't taken away my mega suit that I got at the end of the last game. The carbide armor or whatever it was, carbonite. I actually love the commentation going on in the background. If you didn't catch that, it was a random individual that's basically getting thrown into this. That was just like a viewer. Okay. Be nice to get a little bit of health out here, but I don't expect it. Yeah, we did it.
I don't believe it, folks! He survived the death course! And here to give you your prize, the lovely Miss Courtney Gears! How about that, folks? He is better looking!
Do not be alarmed, Sasha. That is Ratchet.
Oh, I see you won the Terrorguise. It's very convincing. Anyway, there's something I think the two of you need to see.
Work entry 101301. After I personally vanquished the Protopet menace and revamped the Megacorp testing facility, I decided to focus my efforts on protecting the endangered creatures of the Florana jungle. But when news arrived that Dr. Nefarious had again risen to power, I knew where my true destiny lay. The training necessary to get back into tip-top shape has been exhausting, and my mind overflows with brilliant concepts. Though I still yearn for the bittersweet stench of my simian companions. The time has come to resume my duties as the greatest hero the galaxy has ever known, Captain Quark!
You're not gonna believe this, but the President put Quark in charge of the fight against Nefarious. Our new commander just called his first team meeting. You better get back to the Phoenix right away.
I agree. This does not sound good.
That's worrying. So is it just... Oh, there's... Yeah, okay. So yeah, so we can come back later to do all of these for different things. Ooh, that comes with something else. Anyways, is there any interesting... Ooh, Agents of Doom. We've got them back. Spitting Hydra, Suck Cannon, Infector. What does Infector do? Infect your enemies with brainwashing serum that causes them... Ooh, that could be fun. I do need to look at armor, though, when we get back to the Phoenix. But yeah, Moss, definitely a game worth playing and may get played here soon. Because I definitely have that itch right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, and Helga, welcome to the Q-Force. You have been assembled here because each of you is an expert in your particular field. From Al's mastery of electronics to Skid's nerves of steel, to Helga's sensual powers of seduction. Each of you has shown that you are worthy to wear the Q.
Years ago, I single-handedly defeated Dr. Nefarious. But like a rash on the galaxy's backside, he has flared up again. Our first mission will be to infiltrate the Doctor's top-secret base on planet Aquatos. Impossible, you say? Perhaps for a lesser strategist? Behold, my brilliant plan! First, Ratchet and Clank will descend to the sea floor and wade through a series of tunnels flooded with waist-high raw sewage.
What?
Please hold your questions until the end of the presentation. After infiltrating the base, our agents will split up. Clank will enter the base's ventilation system, where he will locate and deploy this banana-guided autonomous monkey device. Or the... Meanwhile, Ratchet will use his extensive knowledge of the Tyrannoid language and customs to win the trust of the bloodthirsty alien guards. Finally, our agents will Nefarious' personal office, steal everything that isn't nailed down, and exit the base completely undetected.
That's crazy!
But it just might work.
You notice how no one else was in that?
Trooper,
Aye, sir.
plot a course for Sector Alpha 5.
Roger.
Skid McMarks? Cool.
Captain,
Yes?
can I request a presentation on this thing?
Affirmative.
This is fun. Them bringing back all the different characters. So, okay, so this does. Here, guys. It's also on R1? No. Or do I... Okay, so if I... Ooh, no, I have the double wheel. Okay. R1 switches you to the second wheel.
Ratchet, I urgently need to know how the Quark versus Nefarious vidcomic series ends. When are you going to play your new comic? If anybody finds a Star Master scientific calculator,
Cool.
please contact Lost and Found.
Okay, so I can afford this, and this would be worthwhile, as I have learned from previous game. So we're gonna, when we have the option, we're gonna upgrade. I'm gonna do the vid comic. So the audio seems to occasionally cut out, but it's not super bad. It's not like it was in the second one where certain videos just didn't play audio.
Quark, Comic Episode 2, Ariba Amoeba. A new evil was gathering in the shadowy swamps of Blackwater City. A horrific breed of monsters known as amoeboids, born in the laboratories of a twisted scientist, Dr. Nefarious.
To think, they called me insane, Lawrence. We'll see who's insane when my pets have exterminated all life on this miserable planet!
That should clear things right up, sir. When Captain Quark encountered the amoeboids for the first time, he immediately executed Emergency Response Plan number 2.
Hey, wait just a minute.
Quark then proceeded for time, while he coordinated the city's defenses from the women's restroom at Galaxy Burger.
Give me that thing, you lying no good. Right. Now where were we? From the moment I touched down, I knew the situation called for a head-on assault. Without hesitation, I rushed to do it with the monstrous amoeboid horde.
Mm-hmm. I 100% believe Quark. Do these guys just keep coming? I'm curious. They do! Oh, I remember these guys.
Alright, now for the fancy stuff. Press X while I'm in the air near a wall to see my awesome wall kick move. Barbecue time!
Okay, so I gotta get up here. Okay. Okay. So we are dropping down here because I realized that this is not where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. These are interesting little like additions as like these little side scroller bits. Okay. So I need to jump. Okay, cool. Don't worry, we're fine. Okay, I appreciate that the quark token save. Okay. Whee! I'm now upset, as I have realized something is amiss. And I... Yes! I saw this platform up here. You can't hide it from me, game. You think you can, but you can't. Okay. Slide. Interestingly enough, this seems very much like the amoeboid threat we dealt with in the first game. Hopefully I don't get myself killed. There's a 10% chance of me killing myself. And by 10% I mean like 80% chance. I am only on 1 life. $79, 80, 81. Hi guys. Ta-da! I don't trust that. Wow, they're nice. This may kill me. But for science. This is very slow. Very slow. Nope, just saw it disappear. Okay, cool. I'm missing one. Haha. And this health. Okay. Game. Oh, that's it. We're done. I thought there'd be more. But look at all the money. Wish it didn't do the annoying sound, but money.
His amoeboid army defeated, Dr. Nefarious had no choice but to flee Blackwater City in disgrace.
You've not seen the last of me. I will have my vengeance if it takes 1,000 years!
Dr. Nefarious was right about one thing. He and Quark would meet again, and sooner than he realized. For a true hero like Captain Quark will stop at nothing in the name of justice.
What? I held my breath.
Cool. So those are fun little history tidbits that I kind of wish we'd gotten about Quark in the first game. This is my big complaint about the first game is Quark seemed like he had this big importance placed on him, but from the game itself, it wasn't obvious. And with that, it helps a lot. This is gonna be fun. It's the first time I'm assuming that we're gonna split up Ratchet and Clank, actually.
Incoming call. Oh no.
Clank, Bubby, you're killing me!
Excuse me?
I'm trying to make a picture here, and Mr. Big Shot Star is nowhere to be found.
I am currently occupied with a mission of galactic security.
Right. I get it. You want a bigger trailer? Done. You want a daily oil massage? Done. I need my star on the set pronto, capiche?
You're breaking up.
You know, I can see you, weasel boy.
Oh yeah? How about now? He'll figure something out. We've got work to do.
It's interesting seeds that I think they might be planting. So, just the way that seemed from... Ooh, what are you? It's a Quarkmobile. I don't know actually which way they want me to go, but that's what I was looking for. Do I want any of these? Ooh, I do want that. I like me a sniper rifle. Can I not go this way? I can't. Cool. This game does seem a little bit more linear. But what I was saying, they make it seem like obviously that just from the beginning, like there's friction between Ratchet and Clank. But that made it seem like Clank maybe was thinking about going.
Skid, what are you doing here?
My code name is Shadow Dude, bro. Black Ops are my specialty. I figured you guys could use my help.
Thanks, Shadow Dude, but I think we've got this one covered.
All right, I'll just take my hacker and go back to the ship.
Hacker? Oh, well, you know, on second thought, I think we'd like you to join the mission, Shadow Dude.
Awesome! This is gonna be sick!
Yeah, this is just another same vendor. Okay, and there. Waist high. Okay, I need gunk from this. I need more ammo, and I appreciate that starts at the max value now. Just a little ease of life, but it's super nice. But yeah, no, they made it seem like Clank kind of wanted to go for that, so maybe that's gonna be how they end up splitting up Ratchet and Clank, because I know the next game technically has Ratchet only. Clank isn't really in the game. At least not as playable character, I know that much. There we go.
The jackpot crate multiplies all bolts and experience gained for a limited time.
Probably should have done that before I killed all the things. Oh, whatevs. Whatevs, ski doodles. There we go. Yay! Come do your thingamabib. Don't know how I feel about them taking away my minigame. They've taken away my minigame. I'm upset. I'm assuming they're just having him do it for this one mission. I hope they haven't taken it away entirely. What's up, dude? There. Oh, I really didn't need that. Thanks. It's good. Thanks. All your help. It's been wonderful. Cool. That works.
Sorry, dude. I can't swim.
You haven't forgotten how to swim, have you?
No.
Square to dive and X to rise. Press harder to dive or rise faster. Your helmet will provide oxygen. At least, in theory.
Okay. Oh, okay. I do already have the one pack for swimming underwater. Okay, cool. That's so much better. I, for some reason, did not recognize that Clank had switched into the water jet mode thing. And so I was swimming around like a plebeian. Love how also Skid did not give us the special hacking tool.
Be careful down there. My scanners show a huge biomass moving towards you down the drain pipe.
Cool. Amoeboid. Lord Amoeboid.
To strafe, hold down L2 or R2 while running.
Lord Amoeboid is dead. Screw you. I also like that the weapons don't just upgrade once now. Which is interesting that like for me, because like I've said previously, like in the remake, there's a lot of systems that are different, and that's one of them. That like seeing this, like this is where a lot of the systems kind of reached their maturity. It's neat. I'm sure I'm missing a couple of changes that happened between this and the remake. Let's. Ah. Hi, friend. Die, friend. Not doing so hot. Dang it. I wish there was a way to have that first shot be charged. But currently, the way they're doing it, there's not really a way. Okay, so I was wondering what the lightning between these guys was when I was shooting them. I thought they were like healing each other or something, but apparently it's something the gun does now. There's a little laser between. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm enjoying this. Hopefully, my as much as I do enjoy playing this game, I do hope that this level is not quite as large as the last one. Not the last one. It's the one before last. The city. Which felt ridiculously large. Ah, cool. Skill point for that. Just because we are getting close to time. Yeah, we're getting close to time. I can't quite read that number on how long I've been recording for. We're getting close, but I wanna keep going for now, because I kind of want to see this level through. I got a sewer crystal. I'm assuming that kind of hurt a bit when I just kind of ate a couple. There we go. Cool. This wonderful, what is essentially an escort mission. I do actually like the little, like, that little animation of him kind of low health. Oh, this is going to be a little larger because they're still...
Shh! Clank, did you hear that?
We are not alone.
Hey, dudes, I forgot to feed my goldfish. I'll see you back at the...
Well, if it ain't two of my best customers.
Slim Cognito? What are you doing down here?
I had a small run-in with the cops concerning a suck cannon upgrade that was mistakenly sold to a minor. I swear the kid looked 18. Anyway, I needed to find a less conspicuous place to do business. I take it you two are still in the market?
Well, let's see what you've got.
He does all of the upgrades, which now just cost bolts. Sure. Okay, that's neat of how they... Okay, so now they give me the ones from the last game for free through Slim. That's neat. I think that's cool. Okay, so let me real fast turn to ship. So this is where we'll be going. Okay, so that I think that might be just almost for looks. So next time we're gonna do Nefarious' base. I think this is kind of a nice stopping point that won't throw me into another hour or more's worth of gameplay. So yeah, this has been fun. Like I said earlier, Moss might be coming down the pipe soon. I don't know when I do that, because I do need to kind of set that up, because I don't want to just use the game camera. So a little aside of when I do VR games, my plan is generally not to rely on the game camera, because that has a tendency to cause a lot of motion sickness for people and issues, just with the fact that most humans don't move their heads necessarily in a manner that's good for video making. Usually, like, the head's cocked a little bit, or like just the natural pattern of movement can feel a little off and weird, and anyone who usually can get motion sickness tend to. So I know with like Beat Saber, there's a mod to kind of have the camera stuck in one place. I wonder if there's something similar for Moss that I can use, as I do have Moss on PC. So look into that, and that might be something coming down the pipe pretty soon, because I'm really feeling like taking a revisit back to that game. I really did enjoy it. It was a wonderful little time. So that being said, Ratchet and Clank is not going anywhere. I do plan on getting to Rift Apart. So we've got this game, all of the future series, and then Rift Apart. So that's the goal. It's going to take a while. Each of these games has been like 20-ish, I think, 20-ish hours of gameplay. Yeah, 15 to 20 hours of gameplay. If the game's going in order, getting proceedingly longer, this could be like 25 hours, because the first one was 15, then it was 20. This might be 25. But that could also be just from all the grinding that I did, which was a few hours. But I took a few hours in the first game too, so I don't know. So far, this one feels really good. I'm going to say that. Up Your Arsenal has felt like the culmination. A lot of my little complaints about like the store and like the ability to strafe in this one has made combat feel so much better, and the auto aim's pretty good. So yeah, this game's feeling really good, and I do plan on finishing it. Which I guess really shouldn't be that weird. I'm gonna try to finish most games I start here on this channel, unless I really dislike them, which hopefully doesn't happen, but who knows. The Ratchet and Clank games are a bit of fun, so hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time